Hey y'all, this is Robbie, the biggest horror fan. I just got done playing that game, Legacy of Kain Defiance. Let me tell you, the positives. What I like about that game, I like how you be able to play two characters, Kain and Raziel. I like the pacing in the game is so much better than Blood Omen 2. As we're in Blood Omen 2, it just goes on and on and on to the point that, oh my god, just get to the point already. I mean, I like how, when you're done playing as Raziel at the end of that chapter, you play as Kain. And when you're done playing as Kain, you go back to playing as Raziel. The gameplay is a huge improvement over Blood Omen 2. I mean, when the enemies are defeated, when you get to feed their blood and stuff, at least you get to move around while you do it. Unlike Blood Omen 2, where every time the enemy was killed in the game, you have to stand there, hold the triangle button, and let the feeding animation and cut to the camera right there. Cool for the first few times, but it just got monotonous after a while in Blood Omen 2. I do like how it wraps up, answers unanswered questions, wraps up the story of Kain and Raziel without dragging on for 2 more installments. An era we live in, like a legacy sequels like Exorcist Believer, which that movie sucked. I watched a minute of that movie and I just couldn't do it. There are a couple negatives with the game though. Trying to think of what are some negatives of the game. I don't like how every time you're in the spectral realm, that little crying voice soundtrack thing, it just loops repeatedly every time you're in the spectral realm playing as Raziel. Another thing is, the level design is sometimes confusing. Sometimes you don't know where you're going. The weapon design is restrictive. You're only able to use the Reaver, and that's it. Why can't you just pick up something like a bar or a flame torch? There's plenty of weapons to use around the environment. Pick up a rock or something. Some of the boss, and one more negative is, some of the boss fights in that game are pretty annoying. Especially the Guardian boss fight, the Turrell boss fight, which I had no idea what to do until I looked it up. You're supposed to hit a telekinesis with the bell thing. The Elder God boss fight was awesome. And so is the Kain versus Raziel boss fight is so cool. Final verdict, that game gets an instant purchase. This game is not for everyone. Some people aren't tolerant of the game's repetitive nature. Most games are repetitive. As long as the gameplay is cool, the gameplay loop, it just keeps me going, and the story keeps me engaged the whole time. I didn't even bother with it. I was thanks for watching.